If you can build your business part-time, then you can build it full-time. If you can't build your business part-time, then you cannot build it full-time. Period. Let me explain what I mean by that. So at a job, which is what all of us are conditioned for our whole lives, the idea is if you want to get paid more money, you got to work more hours, right? This is the complete opposite. If you want to get paid more money, you might get less money by working more hours. In fact, you will get paid less money by working more hours in relationship to money and hours. Now, if you want to make more money in this experience of ownership, you have to learn how to build it part-time first. You have to learn how to provide a perceived value to people. If you don't provide a perceived value, you can work 100 hours a week and get paid absolutely nothing. If you learn how to provide a perceived value and then you get better at it and more efficient at it, well, you could cut your hours in half and multiply your income. At a job, that is not possible. If you want to multiply your income at a job, you got to multiply your hours, and nobody has time to multiply your hours. Maybe increase your hours, and even that stinks because then you have even less free time. There's no freedom in that when you tie money to hours like that. So your burden here is to learn, worthwhile, right? Very worthwhile, is to learn how to provide a perceived value. Then, once you do that, once you prove to yourself that you can do it, and even just if it's just a few minutes a day is all you have, an hour a day, a half hour a day, and you can prove to yourself that you can consistently make money with that spare time, now you can scale up on it and you will make more money in multiplication tables. That's when you can go full time if you wish and really scale up on that. But if you're thinking that if only I was full time I can make more money, ask yourself, are you making money part-time, and are you doing it consistently part-time? If the answer is no, then you will be paid less money in relation to the hours that you are working if you increase how many hours that you're doing this by going full-time, because it's all about perceived value. It's not entitlement where you're guaranteed a paycheck just because you worked some hours. That's a job. So get used to that. Another thing you'll run into is this much more duplicable, because everyone has a job, right? Most people have a job, almost everyone, and they got families. Most people are very busy. So if people you're talking to have this very grossly false perception that they can only make this work if they're able to go full-time too, because that's what you believe, they ain't gonna do it because ain't nobody got time for that. Now there's so many people that struggle to just do something in their spare time, let alone something full-time. But if you have this belief and you prove it and you show up and you show that, hey, I'm doing this part-time, like very part-time. I got less than an hour a day. I got less than a half hour a day. And I'm making some money doing this. If you're showing people that, then it's like, okay, if this person can do it, then why can't I? And that's one of my personal favorite things. I get to tell people when I first started, I was doing this maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes a day. I love telling people that. And it was enough to get the ball rolling. That's exactly how I say it to people. I was like, oh my God. When I first started, I was so busy. I had about 20 minutes a day to be doing this, and it was enough to get the ball rolling. Fast forward a few years later, I was able to buy my house in cash and retire myself from the job racket and do all these things. I travel now. I don't have a boss. Don't have a job. And it started with just 20 minutes a day. That's so cool. Would you be at all interested in that if it's something that you could get the ball rolling if you just had 20 minutes a day? And the prospect is going to say, oh my God, that sounds awesome. And some people will say, it sounds too good to be true. So at that point, it's like they either believe me or they don't, right? So, but just to make the point, it's really important you understand, one, because this is value-driven and not entitlement, hour-driven and all that stuff, you only get paid if you provide a perceived value, which means you cannot build this full-time if you can't build it part-time. If you can build it part-time, you can build it full-time. And two, it's just more duplicable. So even when you do go full-time after you've proven that you can build it part-time, so now it's proven you can do it part-time, now you're going to go full-time, at that point you have a new burden, and that is to communicate effectively to people that, hey, just because I'm full-time now and I'm successful, it doesn't mean you have to be that way. I was not able to go full-time until I learned how to build up part-time, because once I learned how to build up part-time, 20 minutes a day, half hour a day, hour a day, whatever your story is, once I did that, I proved to myself I could do it part-time. Then I went full-time and I could build up full-time. And my start was just 20 minutes a day. So that's awesome. Do you coaches see what I'm saying with that, right? So I hope that resonates as a true, genuine belief for you, so that you don't have this mentality that you need more time to be able to do this. No, you need to be more faithful with the time that you do have Learn how to build it with whatever time that you do have, even if it's just 20 minutes a day. You prove to yourself you can earn a paycheck, a consistent one. And this experience, by providing a perceived value in just a few minutes a day, hour a day, whatever it is, then it's like, aha, now I can go to people that are so busy with my own story and say, hey, I just have a half hour a day. And I did it. I know you're insanely, extremely busy too. So would this be at all interesting to you? If you could do it 20 minutes a day like I am, would you like to take a look at it to see if you want to do it? Maybe it's the answer to your prayers. I don't know. You can at least take a look at it. If it's a fit, cool. If not, no big deal. And they're much more likely to at least take a look at it because you're the proof at that point that you can do it in just a few minutes a day, right? Right. Well, coaches, I got tons more social media training on my website at fireyourboss.xyz, not .com, it's a .xyz. So don't forget it. And share this with your teams if you like. Bye for now.